Yes, beautiful people, we are back. How's everyone doing? Your boy Osama DJ 72 British Nerds finally back. Finally sorted out my laptop, sorted out everything. I'm feeling cool, feeling nice. But there's actually one thing that I haven't actually sorted out in regards to my laptop. I'm going to show that to you after I basically speak about this. So I finally, woohoo! I finally caught up on the new Xmen title. Xmen issue 1, of course, written by Jonathan Hickman, follows up from the dope, sick event that basically kicked off, finished just, I believe, last week. And that was, of course, House of X, Power of X, which I really loved. I thought it was an amazing title. I look forward, I might even actually buy it on a graphic novel, because I think it's such an amazing dope. Really revamps the X-Men history, kind of tweaks up the origin story to a certain extent, and really gives you more oomph in regards to the X-Men history and culture, in regards to what mutants really are and how they've actually evolved to actually supersede pretty much the humans. I really enjoyed, you know what, I wouldn't say I really enjoyed this. This was a very mellow first start to the book. It picks up from, of course, from the last issue which is of course Power of X, House of X. It kind of really shows you what really happened. Well, not really happened, the continuation basically from the last issue, which was really cool. And of course, that's Power of X or House of X. I can't remember, man. But it was very mellow. It wasn't boring. It wasn't whack. It wasn't garbage. But it was a very mellow start basically to X-Men issue 1. Now, what I like basically about one thing that I'm happy that Marvel basically have done, just on a side note, years and years ago when Marvel used to reboot the comic books, they used to just basically renumber the comic books as issue 1s. Now, you may look right here, you will see issue 1, but below there you will see that the current title run that the comic book is on. So it's actually on, even though this is issue 1, it's actually on issue 645. So that's how many current X-Men, that's the current run of X-Men, which is really cool. But I never understood it because, I don't know, I never understood it. Like, you reboot the comic book and then basically you have issue 1 and 645. It just makes no sense. But overall, just that was a little side note. You get me though. Overall, really enjoyed this book because it was I enjoyed it because even though it was subtle, it was very mild. I just knew that it was going to build up to something basically, to something different at the end, and it basically did. There was like a little twist in the book, right at the end of the book. So I really enjoyed it. But that's pretty much my take on X-Men issue 1. I really enjoyed it, and the reason I really enjoyed it is because I haven't read and enjoyed an X-Men book in a very long time. With the current storylines and reboots and numerous X-Men titles that were out, I never basically enjoyed reading the X-Men comics, especially basically the main book being X-Men for Marvel Comics, and it was just whack, man. Like I wasn't feeling the storylines whatsoever. But Power of X, House of X really reboots basically that particular aspect and gives you a very solid foundation in regards to of course, to what the X-Men are up to, where they've come from, who they are, and where they're going forward. So it's really giving you a very cool, dope storyline, which I'm super excited to see, basically where this arc leads off, and where this, where Power of X, House of X, and this X-Men title actually kicks off. But overall, one thing I wasn't really happy about, because this is my, it's a subjective criticism. It's just basically I wasn't a fan of the artwork. I prefer the artwork basically from House of X and Power of X, but the artwork for me, I think they could have got a better artist. But the thing is, like, me saying better artist, it's my subjective thinking, because even though I'm not really feeling this artwork, someone that picks it up and be like, you know what, this artwork is sick. It's better than that artwork from House of X, literally, and of course, Power of X. So yeah, it's 100% cool. So this is basically the current situation, right? So I have basically a lacy hard drive, which is my my hard drive, and I use basically Time Machine to back up my my Mac, right? Now, what I wanted to do was basically just delete all of the old backups basically, and have a fresh backup. So I deleted, basically, I put all of the files from my Lacy hard drive into the recycle bin or the trash can, or trash bin, whatever, on my Mac, pressed deleted, and it still hasn't finished deleting all of these files. So check it out. So as you can see, it says empty in the trash, and it's deleted over 431,000 files, and it's still going, which is crazy. Now the reason that is because I've done loads of backups, so it's deleting every single backup. So you can imagine, one backup basically is backing up my whole entire Mac. So you can imagine deleting multiple backups of one machine. It's insane. So I've been trying to sort this, well, I've been waiting for this to be deleted, and it still basically hasn't deleted, which really just sucks. I wonder if it's gonna hit 1 million or not. One thing I also need to do, I have to buy 3 lights because 2 of them have popped. So yeah, I'm gonna buy 3 anyway and just replace all 3 of them, because I know the 3rd one is gonna go eventually, which I have to do now, because I don't want to be recording vlogs in the dark. Actually, there was a time, right, where I actually, this is how crazy this was, right? It was one of the craziest days ever. So on that day, what happened was my phone stopped charging. It broke, period, like it wouldn't charge. I dropped my portable power bank, which is basically this, which I think everyone needs to have if you want to start. If you really are making content on your phone and you're starting off, you have to have this, because it saves your life when your phone basically dies, and it connects to your phone like this, and basically, pow, you start to charge your phone. So that broke. I dropped it in the kitchen and it broke. I threw it in the bin. I basically went out with my friend and I came back, right? And then what happened was my lavalier mic, if you can see it, basically this little thing here, this mic here, that I used to record my audio, that broke. And then I remember I turned the lights on in my room and my lights popped. And I don't know how I got it to work, but I was wiggling the wire a little bit. And then basically what happened was my audio recorder worked. I had no lights, and I recorded my whole entire vlog in the dark with a little bit of light. Sorry, there was a little bit of light coming from my wardrobe, because my wardrobe has like these lights at the top. It's very dim lights. And I recorded my vlog in the dark, but I was like, there's no excuses. I don't care basically of what people think or say. I'm still putting a vlog, you know, I couldn't care less. So apart from that, that's what I really wanted to speak to you beautiful people about, is the fact that there's no excuses. If you don't have a camera to record your content, use your phone. Use the phone, man. So no excuses. So that being said, people, hope everyone is cool and literally doing well, because I certainly am. I really can't wait for this to be deleted. It's taking forever. I hope it gets deleted before, like, I don't know, before midnight. I don't know. It's taking forever. Anyways, hope everyone is well and literally well. I'm gonna eat, buy some light bulbs, and basically just record some IGTV, TikTok content. With that being said, as always, hit that hit that YouTube subscribe button, hit that YouTube bell button, give this video a thumbs up, and of course, question of the day, what did you think of today's new vlog? Drop your comments down below, share this video with a friend, and let me know. Catch you beautiful people in a bit. Peace.